Welcome back to our channel, where we share updates and untold stories about Catherine, Princess of Wales, and her royal family. Today, we bring you some news. King Charles' daring choice regarding Prince William's role has infuriated Camilla, signaling Princess Catherine's comeback. To reign like a queen in the hearts of the populace, one must adeptly manage intricate connections. In the past few weeks, the British royal family has encountered unparalleled hardships, fueled by persistent suspicions regarding the relationship between Queen Camilla and King Charles, intensified by Prince William's royal reorganization. Tensions inside the monarchy have reached a peak, and people everywhere are attentively observing the unfolding events. Princess Catherine's successful reintegration into royal duties following her cancer struggle is a crucial milestone for the foreseeable future of the British royal family. The British monarchy, an institution rich in tradition, has consistently experienced periods of transformation. Nonetheless, the contemporary epoch necessitates a more rapid rate of transformation. In recent years, the responsibilities of the royal family have evolved, particularly following the death of Queen Elizabeth and the rise of King Charles. Central to this shift is Prince William, who has commenced a more proactive role in influencing the monarchy's destiny, accompanied by his wife, Princess Catherine. Nevertheless, despite this advancement, fissures have emerged in the cohesion of the royal family, especially concerning the rapport between King Charles and Queen Camilla. Speculation over marital discord has intensified due to persistent disputes about Camilla's relatives' future within the royal institution. Insider sources from the palace have verified that Prince William's choice to omit Queen Camilla's family from the royal payroll has generated considerable stress, resulting in allegations that Camilla perceives herself as increasingly sidelined inside the royal institution. Prince William, recognized for his commitment to reforming the monarchy, has unequivocally said that his foremost concern is the future of the royal institution. Catherine's recovery signifies a pivotal moment in their personal and professional lives, as the royal couple has re-emerged as a cohesive entity, determined to forge a future for their children and subsequent generations of royals. A source close to the family indicates that William's choice to exclude Camilla's relatives from royal responsibilities was part of a comprehensive reorganization intended to optimize the monarchy. As public opinion progressively scrutinizes the role and significance of the royal family in contemporary society, William and Catherine have a more streamlined and effective royal family committed to serving the public and charitable activities. This transition has encountered some hurdles. Queen Camilla, a long-standing supporter of her husband's reign, allegedly seemed taken aback by the decision, perceiving it as a personal insult. Tensions between her and William have heightened as King Charles intervenes to arbitrate between his son and his spouse. Reports indicate that Queen Camilla and King Charles are experiencing increasing tension in their relationship due to disputes on royal reform. A professional quarrel has apparently infiltrated their personal lives, with insiders suggesting that Camilla feels progressively estranged from King Charles and the members of the royal family. Sources report that Camilla had anticipated assuming a more pivotal role within the royal family after Charles's succession to the throne. William's ascension to the throne and his growing involvement in decision-making have marginalized Camilla. The exclusion of her family members from royal responsibilities has intensified her feelings of isolation, and reports indicate that she has pursued treatment to cope with the mental strain stemming from her deteriorating relationships with both her husband and Prince William. A person with knowledge of the royal family disclosed that Camilla perceives Prince William's behavior as arising from unresolved emotions about the divorce of his parents, Princess Diana, and King Charles. Although Camilla has consistently asserted that her relationship with William is respectful, recent events have resurfaced previous grievances. The royal family, a multifaceted organization with tightly connected private and public lives, appears to be exacerbating the current turmoil. Amid the escalating tensions between Prince William and Queen Camilla, another notable occurrence has transpired inside the royal family: Princess Catherine's triumphant recovery from cancer. Catherine's re-emergence into public life following months of treatment, including chemotherapy, has proved a significant triumph for both her and the rest of the royal family. Catherine's battle with cancer remained predominantly confidential, known only to a small circle of those who understood the full severity of her condition. The choice to conceal her diagnosis from the public enabled her to concentrate on her recovery without the burden of media attention. Recently, the royal couple published an assortment of family photographs showcasing their three children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, signifying Catherine's re-engagement with royal responsibilities. The photographs, depicting the family in a serene and jubilant environment, represented a new phase in their life. Catherine's recuperation represents not merely a personal triumph, but also a revitalized feeling of purpose in her prospective role as queen. Her fortitude in confronting illness has further solidified her dedication to public service, and she has recommenced her responsibilities with endorsing health programs and organizations that resonate with her values. With Princess Catherine reinstated by his side, Prince William is focused on the ongoing reorganization of the monarchy, an endeavor that has elicited varied responses both internally and externally from the royal household. William, the heir apparent, recognizes the necessity of evolving the monarchy to align with contemporary Britain's values and goals. He has underscored the necessity for a more streamlined and concentrated royal family, comprising fewer working royals and placing increased emphasis on service. Although this restructuring may seem pragmatic to some, Queen Camilla, who aspired to maintain a significant position within the royal family, has experienced a decline in her power. Tensions have escalated as more royal family members, such as Princess Beatrice and the Duchess of Edinburgh, have been promoted to more prominent positions. Reports indicate that Camilla was notably distressed by the decision to allocate a substantial amount of Queen Elizabeth's personal jewelry collection to Princess Catherine, a gesture that Camilla perceived as a symbolic affront. Notwithstanding these hurdles, Prince William has persisted in his vision for the monarchy's future. Sources indicate that he enjoys the backing of both his father, King Charles, and his aunt, Princess Anne, on these decisions. William's emphasis on the younger generation of royals, especially his children, highlights his dedication to maintaining the monarchy's relevance and esteem in the future. A pivotal milestone in this continuing saga occurred at the Balmoral summit, where royal family members convened to deliberate the monarchy's destiny. The conference, held at the royal family's estate in Scotland, aimed to resolve the persistent difficulties between Queen Camilla and Prince William and complete the strategies for the royal family's reformation. According to family sources, the summit featured intense conversations, particularly between Queen Camilla and Princess Anne, widely regarded as one of the most dedicated and hardworking members of the royal household. Anne allegedly conveyed her exasperation with Camilla's unwillingness to relinquish specific responsibilities. Her allegiance to her deceased mother, Queen Elizabeth, and her dedication to preserving the monarchy's traditions have made her a fervent proponent of a simplified and concentrated royal family, and she has also endorsed William's initiatives for modernizing the monarchy. At this conference, Princess Anne disclosed Queen Elizabeth's initial intentions regarding Camilla's position within the royal family, which encompassed the anticipation that Camilla would assume the title of Queen Consort while lacking substantial power over royal matters. This disclosure allegedly astonished Queen Camilla, who had anticipated a more pivotal position within the royal family after Charles's accession to the throne. The Balmoral summit signified a pivotal moment for King Charles. Although he has consistently demonstrated profound dedication to his marriage with Camilla, the tension between his wife and son has placed him in an ever more difficult predicament. Charles, a long-standing proponent of a unified and harmonious royal family, now has the intricate challenge of balancing support for his wife with the imperative of maintaining the monarchy's future stability. Sources suggest that Charles seemed amenable to William's plans for reorganizing the royal family, despite the resulting strain on his relationship with Camilla. According to reports, Queen Camilla is seeking professional help to navigate her relationships with King Charles and Prince William as developments within the royal family progress. Insiders report that Camilla has conveyed sentiments of betrayal and isolation, and her advisors have urged her to contemplate formal mediation to resolve the escalating tensions. Camilla's suspicions are justified. Camilla feels marginalized due to the gradual reduction of her royal responsibilities and the removal of her family members from the royal payroll. Although speculation over Camilla's potential divorce exists, her associates have refuted these claims, claiming that her foremost objective is to re-establish unity within the royal family. A source close to Camilla indicated that she has questioned King Charles's willingness to participate in formal mediation, considering his present endorsing William's vision for the monarchy's future. The insider indicated that Camilla perceives a growing exclusion, which has been exceedingly challenging for her to reconcile with the years dedicated to supporting Charles in his preparation for the throne. Camilla's perception that the more prominent roles of William and Catherine are gradually overshadowing her long-standing contributions, such as community service and charitable work, has exacerbated her feeling of alienation. Catherine's remarkable rehabilitation and reintegration into public life have redirected media and public gaze towards the younger royals, prompting speculation that Camilla's influence within the royal family may further erode in the forthcoming years. Princess Catherine's resumption of royal activities after her chemotherapy proved to be one of the most uplifting occurrences in recent months. Catherine is renowned for her poise, sophistication, and commitment to philanthropic endeavors, making her a cherished member of the royal family. Her illness, which remained confidential during much of her treatment, overshadowed the family, yet her recovery is regarded as a sign of hope and resilience. Catherine, with her health now recovering, has recommenced her public activities, first adopting a lesser schedule to facilitate a gradual reintegration into royal life. Her emphasis on health-related initiatives, especially those advocating for cancer research and patient care, has acquired greater personal relevance after her own struggle with the illness. Catherine recently discussed her treatment for cancer experience, expressing appreciation for the assistance she received from the public and her family. Catherine stated during a public engagement, "The past year has posed significant challenges for our family. However, we have been exceedingly fortunate to receive immense support from numerous individuals. It has provided me with fortitude during some of my greatest challenging days, and I am now more dedicated than ever to assisting those confronting analogous struggles." Her return has rejuvenated her collaboration with Prince William, as the couple resumes their positions as representatives of the contemporary monarchy. Their joint appearances, accompanied by their children, have conveyed a definitive message about their readiness to assume greater responsibilities as the next members of the royal family. As William navigates the intricate relationships of the royal family, his connection with Catherine serves as a stabilizing force. Collectively, they have emerged as a formidable influence inside the monarchy, embodying both tradition and modernity. Their collective stance has been especially crucial in addressing the internal issues presented by Camilla's discontent and the reorganization of the royal family. Palace insiders report that William and Catherine were deliberately intentional in their strategy to assume greater leadership roles within the royal circle. Both have underscored the significance of harmonizing their royal responsibilities with their parental roles, explicitly stating that the welfare of their children is paramount. Their emphasis on family has further attracted them to the public, who perceive them to be approachable people inside a frequently aloof and formal organization. A source stated, "William and Catherine possess a unique outlook for the monarchy's future. They recognize that for the royal family to endure and prosper in the 21st century, it must evolve. They dedicate themselves to optimizing the royal family's functions, prioritizing public service, and simultaneously striving to maintain a close-knit and grounded family dynamic." As the British monarchy navigates these tumultuous times, the prevailing inquiry concerns the future of Queen Camilla and King Charles. Will their love withstand the escalating tensions within the royal circle, or will the pressure become insurmountable? Currently, it seems that both Charles and Camilla are resolute in preserving their marriage, although they are encountering considerable obstacles. The persistent discord with Prince William and the reorganization of the royal family have engendered a significant divide that will probably require time to mend. Sources affiliated with the family have indicated that formal mediation may be a viable resolution. However, the willingness of all parties to engage remains uncertain. Prince William and Princess Catherine are focusing on their expanding family and their hopes for a modern monarchy. Catherine's recovery marks a new chapter in their lives, inspiring them to resolutely establish a royal family that embodies the ideals of the British populace and is prepared to face future challenges. Public sentiment over the recent events within the royal household has proven ambivalent. Many commend Prince William and Princess Catherine for their commitment to reforming the monarchy, whereas other people empathize with Queen Camilla, perceiving her as a casualty of the internal power dynamics within the royal circle. A royal critic remarked, "Camilla has undeniably exerted considerable effort over the years to back Charles and fulfill her responsibilities as queen consort. However, with William assuming a more significant position, it is evident that there may have been a transformation in the power dynamics, leaving Camilla in a peripheral role. Simultaneously, William's desire for a more streamlined and concentrated monarchy has struck a chord with the populace that is increasingly scrutinizing the significance of the royal household in contemporary life. Through their focus on public service, humanitarian efforts, and the upcoming generation of royals, William and Catherine have established themselves as the next phase of the monarchy. There is a perception that William and Catherine will inevitably sustain the monarchy's future, noted another expert. They are esteemed, approachable, and dedicated to effecting a beneficial influence. For many, they signify a fresh start for the royal household. The royal family's forthcoming actions will surely have enduring consequences for both the institution and its internal relationships. The monarchy's reformation, while essential for its preservation, has incurred significant costs, and it is uncertain how the royal household will address the escalating tensions among Queen Camilla, Prince William, and King Charles. It is evident that Princess Catherine's recuperation and reintegration into public life have revitalized the royal family. Her fortitude in confronting challenges, along with her and William's dedication to their responsibilities, has entrenched their position at the core of the contemporary monarchy. The royal family's capacity to manage internal issues while sustaining popular support will dictate the future of the British monarchy. As William and Catherine assume greater responsibilities, their choices will influence the inheritance that they bequeath to their children and future generations of royals. The public and global royal observers will certainly monitor the progression of these events closely. As tensions inside the British royal family intensify, many are questioning whether Prince William's actions, especially towards Queen Camilla, are driven by motives beyond a desire for a more efficient monarchy. Experts and insiders suggest that enduring animosity regarding his parents' turbulent history, particularly the dissolution of Prince Charles and Princess Diana's marriage, may influence William's decision to diminish Camilla's role and remove her relatives from the royal payroll. The tumultuous connection that existed between King Charles and Princess Diana is one of the most public and distressing episodes in contemporary royal history. During the 1990s, as their marriage deteriorated, British tabloids were rife with accounts of adultery, particularly Charles's enduring affair with Camilla Parker Bowles.
Diana's notorious 1995 interview with BBC's Panorama exposed her profound emotional distress, during which she notably remarked, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it appeared a bit crowded." At that time, William was merely a child, yet the public disintegration of the marriage between his parents and the ensuing death of his mother in 1997 inflicted enduring wounds.
William has consistently been ardently protective of Diana's legacy, and some royal observers argue that his strained relationship with Camilla is, at least partially, a consequence of her involvement in the dissolution of his parents' marriage. One of the most contentious aspects of the royal family's narrative is the relationship between King Charles, Princess Diana, and Queen Camilla. Charles and Camilla's relationship commenced in the early 1970s, before Charles's marriage to Diana. Despite appearing to maintain a close friendship following Charles's marriage to Diana in 1981, their affair recommenced in the mid-1980s, exerting pressure on Charles and Diana's marriage. Diana acknowledged the affair and specifically confronted Camilla about it during an intimate dinner party, an encounter that exacerbated tensions between the two ladies. The media and the public attacked Camilla, embodying Diana's anger and treachery. In the years subsequent to Diana's demise, Charles progressively rehabilitated his public persona, culminating in his marriage to Camilla in 2005. For William and his sibling Prince Harry, Camilla's involvement in their father's life has consistently been a delicate one. Although the boys have sustained pleasant interactions with her over the years, there appears to be little evidence that they have wholly accepted her as a maternal figure, considering the profound connection they had with Diana. As Prince William takes on more responsibilities within the royal family, questions have surfaced about whether his decisions stem solely from a desire to enhance the monarchy, or if they also involve personal retaliation. Certain insiders contend that William's initiative to curtail Camilla's power and ban her relatives from royal responsibilities may represent an effort to exert authority over a family dynamic historically characterized by strife. One could interpret William's decision to involve Princess Anne and Princess Catherine in discussions about royal restructuring, rather than Queen Camilla, as a deliberate effort to weaken Camilla's influence within the family. William has consistently harbored complex emotions toward Camilla. A royal source elucidated, he has not forgotten the anguish his mother endured, and although he has managed to progress for the family's sake, a portion of him still retains bitterness regarding the past. In recent months, this sentiment has become increasingly apparent as William has allegedly advocated for a more efficient monarchy with a reduced number of working royals and a more defined emphasis on public service. Camilla's family members, notably her son Tom Parker Bowles and her sister Annabel Elliot, have discreetly participated in numerous royal engagements throughout the years. William's choice to omit them from the royal payroll indicates a preference to concentrate on legitimate heirs to the throne, rather than broadening the royal circle to encompass in-laws. Princess Diana's influence has a significant impact on the royal clan's current circumstances. Some contend that William's activities pertain not only to rebuilding, but also to preserving his mother's legacy. The British public cherished Diana for her warmth, compassion, and commitment to humanitarian endeavors, and William has explicitly stated his desire for these attributes to remain integral to the monarchy's future. For years, speculation has persisted regarding the potential impact of Diana's legacy on William's reign as king. By restricting Camilla's position and impact within the royal circle, William may have been trying to delineate a distinct boundary between the family's past and future. Although Prince has not yet publicly criticized Camilla, his actions indicate a will to pursue his own trajectory for the monarchy, one that is less intertwined with the tumultuous history of his parents' marriage. A royal specialist remarked that William has consistently been his mother's son. He protects her memory, and he is aware of the public's long-term perception of her as the people's princess. Conversely, Camilla will perpetually be associated with that segment of the family's history, and William is eager to transcend it. The recent occurrences have profoundly unsettled Queen Camilla. After years of cultivating her public persona and assisting King Charles in his monarchical duties, she now perceives herself as increasingly marginalized. Palace insiders report that Camilla has been notably distressed by William's choice to exclude her family members from the royal payroll, perceiving it as a personal affront. Although Camilla has not attempted to rival Princess Diana's legacy, the public's persistent admiration for Diana has hindered her ability to completely assume the responsibilities of queen consort without facing comparisons. William and Catherine's reputation has surpassed that of Charles and Camilla in the past few years, exacerbating her sense of isolation within the royal circle. Besides her troubled connection with William, Camilla is allegedly experiencing the repercussions of Charles's increasing emphasis on grooming William for his future kingship. As attention turns to the younger generation, Camilla contemplates her future role within the monarchy. This ambiguity has intensified conjecture that she might be contemplating a more radical course of action, including the prospect of divorce. The royal family's navigation of these problems underscores the substantial influence of the past on the present. William's connection with his father, King Charles, has consistently been intricate, influenced by their mutual feeling of obligation and the distressing history pertaining to Diana's demise. Although William admires his father's commitment to the monarchy, there have been instances of friction between them, especially around Diana's legacy and Camilla's position. Charles has diligently endeavored to restore his public image subsequent to his divorce from Diana and her untimely demise. The public has mostly embraced his union with Camilla, but some continue to perceive her as the one who intervened in Charles and Diana's relationship. As Charles persists in endorsing William's vision for the monarchy's future, he encounters the challenging task of reconciling his allegiance to his son with his dedication to his wife. William's present choices are going to have enduring repercussions, affecting both the monarchy's structure and his familial relationships. The motivation behind his actions, whether rooted in vengeance or a pragmatic adherence to royal duty, remains ambiguous. However, the effect on Camilla is unequivocal. In the coming months, as the royal clan undergoes reorganization and restructuring, the public will closely observe how these dynamics develop. Will Camilla devise a strategy to address her declining position within the family, or is the discord between her and William going to result in an exacerbated divide? How can King Charles manage these obstacles while preserving both his marriage and his connection with his son? Time will reveal the outcome. However, one fact remains undeniable. Princess Diana's memory continues to influence the British royal family for decades following. As William approaches to ascend the throne, he embodies the insights of history and the resolve to create an ideal future that commemorates his mother's legacy while ensuring the monarchy's continuity. Ultimately, only time can reveal the veracity of the evolving relationships inside the British royal household. As conflicts among Prince William, King Charles, and Queen Camilla persist, the choices taken in the forthcoming months will have implications for the monarchy for future generations. Regardless of whether Prince William's activities stem from an ambition to improve the monarchy's structure or a profound urge to rectify historical injustices, the effect they have on the monarchy in the years to come is indisputable. The public observes attentively, raising worries about Camilla's ability to establish her role in this evolving environment, or whether these internal disputes would exacerbate the existing division. The legacy of Princess Diana undeniably impacts the decisions and relationships within the royal circle. The next chapter of the monarchy will ultimately unveil the reasoning behind these decisions. Thank you for watching the video. Please let us know your thoughts, and goodbye for the time being.